Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. This mini lab is called Vaccinated Vinyasa, or Slow Flow for a Sore Arm. No, you do not have to have been vaccinated to take this class. It's just a slow flow with a focus on shoulders. Hi, Marge. So, maybe you're here because you got vaccinated and your arm, either or, are a little sore. So we're going to take care of those sore arms today. Let's start belly down, half frog. Take your right knee out to the side. Let your arms rest. And take several deep belly breaths. Watch the body rise and fall. There's no rush. Slowly start to send the right leg back behind you and extend your right arm straight out from your shoulder, palm down. Plant your left hand and start to roll left hip to stack over right. That might be enough for you, or feel free to plant the left foot. Let the knee fall away. Starting to kind of crease open the front of the chest. Nice and really easy. Support your way back to your belly. Land with your left knee out, half frog on the other side. Can be super casual. This practice is really just here to support a healing arm and to encourage rest and to take it easy and take your time. You might be feeling crummy. You might be feeling fine. You might not have gotten stuck by a needle at all, and you're just here to move slowly with me, and that's perfectly wonderful too. Start to slide your left toes back behind you. Extend the left arm out to the side and slowly start to roll the right hip over. Maybe the foot lands to just kind of deepen the stretch. Stay in a constant listening of yourself. Nice, and come on back to your belly. Give your hips a little bit of a shimmy shake, loosen out the lower back. And plug your fingertips on the floor next to you, spider the elbow tips up, and drag your heart up. Take your eyes toward the ceiling and soften yourself back down. Chin touches the mat. Roll yourself back up. This time, slowly go dip your right shoulder down, touching the mat. Pass back up through a tall space. Yes, see everything left shoulder down. Inhale all the way back up. Big stretch and lower chin back down. Plant your hands. Help yourself up and back. Take a child's pose. Let your knees go as wide as feels right and creepy crawl your fingers forward. Palms touch each other. Send the fingertips up to the ceiling. You're welcome to stay as you are or walk the elbows in toward your head more. Keep fingertips touching and put space between the palms for a little bit of extra opening in the shoulders, I've found. And an easy release of whatever you got. Lift the heart up enough to go thread the right arm underneath the left armpit, and then I like to use the left forearm as a little headrest here. Now compressing the front of the pec, giving it a little massage with your breath. Replant the left hand, help yourself back up, and then thread left arm underneath, palm up. Find a place to rest your forehead that feels right. Right hand plants, unthread the left arm and help yourself up to a seat on your feet. Lace your knuckles behind your back and pull them down. Maybe your butt flips out a little bit. And then as you send your knuckles away from you, realign the pelvis. Gently release. And change the thumb that's on top. Slide the heart up and the knuckles down. You might stick your butt out, open your ribs a bit, and then knit back together and let the hands get pulled away from you. A little bit of space underneath the armpits. And gently soften and release. Roll the shoulders up and exhale them down the back. Right arm extends out to the side, turn the thumb down, bend at the elbow, back of the hand to the back, and then start to send very carefully elbow tip forward. Feel free to help yourself here by finding your left hand to the upper arm, maybe just as a little extra friend or extra encouragement. Carefully release. The right arm down. Take left arm out to the side. Same thing, other side. Thumb down. Bend at the elbow. Send the back of the hand, palm open to the back. And then slowly kind of break this little wing tip coming forward. Feel free to reach around with your right hand to either stabilize or encourage the stretch. And gently release. Arms go out and up overhead. Lace the hands, press the palms all the way up to the ceiling. And up and back. Little release, circle the arms back forward. Come up to a tabletop position. Slice your right hand toward the top left corner of your mat. Go rest your right ear on the bicep. You can stay here or walk your left hand off of your mat and take your ear to the floor on the inside of your arm. Press left hand down and come back up through tabletop. Go slice left hand to top right corner. Give your bicep a little listen. Or take the hand off the mat and go ear to the floor a little deeper. Come back to your mat. Let's take puppy pose here. Walk the arms forward. I like to hold on to the mat. Feel free to tuck the toes behind you, chin or forehead down, whatever you need. And gently help yourself out of this and meet me in a comfortable seat. So I crossed the ankles and just sat back. Give your shoulders some swirling, a little creaky of the neck. And then I found myself kind of lost in this, like drawing an infinity symbol with the head, kind of swooping it side to side, just getting a little limber. And roll the shoulders up to neutralize, slide them down the back. Reach your right arm out, palm down, and then drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. You can exaggerate this by bringing your left arm around your lower back. Now start to slide the right arm back behind you and go take chin to your left shoulder. See how that changes the stretch. And slowly release. Roll the shoulders up in between and then down the back. Your left arm reaches out away from you, palm down, and then go tick your right ear over to your right shoulder and feel free to add the right arm around behind your lower back. And then ease your left arm back behind you, turn chin to your right shoulder and breathe. Slowly release the arms and roll the shoulders up to your ears and settle them down. Both arms this time go out and up overhead. And give yourself a hug, right arm underneath. Yeah, nice little slow dance with yourself here. Little shimmy shake side to side and stick with that or find eagle arms. I like a heavy elbow and like a side wafting from right to left, kind of letting the head trace behind the movement of the spine. Through center, lift the elbows up, throw your tail out like a big cow stretch, and then round elbows in toward your navel, curling in. Easy release of the arms, down, out, and up overhead. Take other side, big hug, left arm under this time. Yeah, crawl your fingers back and turn this into a little holding, embracing of yourself. And stick with that, or change the grip to eagle arms. Feel free to keep this like wafty movement that I love so much, or find stillness. Keep it casual and therapeutic. Only you know. Through center, lift the elbows up, drop the head back, poke holes behind you, and then round into yourself. Tuck your chin, elbows pull in close. Slowly release the arms. Roll the shoulders up once more and drive them down the back. Reach the arms out to a T and lace your knuckles behind your back. Pull the wrists over to the right hip and drop right ear to right shoulder. Keep squeezing the right elbow back. Breathe into the neck. Up through center, just change, dropping head over to the left. Come back up through center. Breath in, breath out. Send the knuckles behind you, and give yourself a moment to fall forward. Lift the arms up behind you and then rise back up. Release the arms back out to a T, stretch the palms, and then lace your other thumb on top behind you. Go pull wrists over to the left hip, sit up tall, squeeze left elbow back, and drop left ear to left shoulder for a breath. Pass through center, right ear over to right shoulder. Keep the wrists glued to the left hip. And back through center. Another moment to breathe. And then let the chest fall forward as you stretch the arms back. Keep the hands bound and just take a little moment to bow forward and get pulled back up by your knuckles. Release the arms down, out, and then lace hands behind the head. Lean the head back, elbows wide open. And sit up tall, squeeze your elbows toward one another and lift the back of the head up. And slowly drop the hands down. Raise shoulders to ears to sit yourself up nice and tall. Circle your right arm forward, up and back behind you. And just reverse. Arm goes up overhead and back forward to your knee. Left side, left arm long forward, up, rotate at the shoulder, tap behind you and return it behind you, overhead, 2 hands on the knees. Roll the shoulders up, just so good. Send them down. Take your hands to kind of drape over your traps. Give yourself a little pull down of the shoulders, sliding toward the chest, and then cross at the wrists and try it again here. And from here, you'll just kind of climb one hand over the other. Yeah, sliding bottom hand up to go on top, and then the other bottom hand up and over to go on top. Just listening. And start to squeeze down your arms, down the outer edges, the elbows, the forearms. Squeeze and squeeze. There are the wrists, there are the hands. Flip your grip and go back up the other way from which you came, squeezing up forearms, upper arms, outer arms, up into the shoulders, and then back up on top of the traps. And then like you're taking off a shirt, reach both arms overhead and then soften them down to the knees. Give your spine any kind of swooshing that it needs to reset, a side to side or a twist. And meet me easy on your back. Hug your thighs as you roll down. Feet planted, knees knocked together. Reach your arms up and then cross one arm over the other, like you're hugging yourself again. And can you get your little fingers underneath your shoulder blades? This is called constructive rest. Just breathe. Gently send both arms back up to the ceiling and then out to the floor. Up and change whichever arm was on top. Give yourself a hug. Maybe crawl the fingers to the little shoulder blade points. And breathe. Untangle the hug, arms up and out to a T, palms facing up. All right, this is going to get a little funky. Start to draw the knees over to the left. Right arm comes up to the ceiling, thumb down. Again, here's the back of the hand to the lower back. Crawl the hand up as high as you can go and then carefully roll yourself to your back again. So the palm will be on the ground and you've kind of trapped your arm beneath you. This is essentially half of the cow face bind, and we're using our bodies to kind of hold it in place and give it a little bit of an extra smush. And to get out of here, we'll go back where we came from, knees to the left. Keep rolling. Send your right arm to your left arm and then overhead, over to the right, and get stuck in a supine twist. Nice. Just make it fit how you want it to. If that means changing legs or whatever, enjoy. We'll rewind this to right arm back overhead, tracing fingers on the floor. Two hands connect and then swipe your palm across your chest and out to the right to take you back to center. Let's go to the other side. Knees over to the right. Bring your left arm high. Turn the thumb down. Bend the elbow, back of the hand on the lower back. And start to scoot the arm up if you'd like. And then gently roll to your back so that the palm presses down and we've trapped this arm beneath us. And to return, fall the knees over to the right. Bring your left arm with you. Send it to match your right hand and then circle overhead, over to the left, supine twist. You choose eyes neutral or over the shoulder. And rewind the arm, big circle overhead. Find your hand and then drag the hand up the arm across the chest, landing on your back once more. Raise your hips, give them a little wash, a little shake if that feels good. Scoop the tailbone to lay the spine down and let your hands come to rest on your belly. Take a breath in and out. I encourage you to rest here as long as you'd like. Drink a lot of water. Take it easy. May you be happy and may you be healthy. Thank you so much for joining me today. May our arms be a little less sore. See you soon. Bye.